Hey there, this is Trevor J. Wilson. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Champlain sourdough. What is Champlain sourdough? This is the bread of the islands. I live on an island in the middle of Lake Champlain. The starter was made here, the bread is made here, therefore I call it Champlain sourdough.
We're going to use a process here that I call premixing. You want to add all the flour, all the water, and all the salt. And what we're doing here is something similar to an autolyse, but since it has the salt added, it's not technically an autolyse. You want to do this the day before you plan to bake. Essentially, we're just making the entire dough minus the starter. Now, we're not trying to develop any gluten here. We just want to mix this up into a shaggy lump. Once everything is evenly incorporated, you're done. All we're going to do now is cover it and throw it in the refrigerator for a few hours. Before you go to bed that night, take it out of the refrigerator and set it on the counter, and it'll slowly come to room temperature overnight. Alright, the next morning has arrived and we can begin. Take your dough, put it into a clean bowl, and then weigh out your starter. Now we can begin mixing the starter into the dough. What you want to do is spread it around a bit and then dimple it into the dough just to help work it into the matrix. Then we're going to begin a series of folds. This will help work the starter into the dough in layers, and then we'll begin spreading those layers out and thinning that starter throughout the dough. Now you just want to knead the dough. Simply roll it up from the outside into the center. This is going to create many more layers of starter and is what's going to help it spread throughout the entire batch of dough. You can also spin the dough around the edge of the mixing bowl, tucking the outside in as you go. Just be careful that you don't make the dough ball too tight and tear the gluten. As the dough proofs, you want to give it a fold after every hour. Using a wet hand, just reach down, pull it up from the sides, and fold it on over itself. This first fold, it's okay to tighten it up a little bit at the end, but with successive folds, you need to be more gentle. To get the dough out of the bowl, simply give it one last fold. This will help to release the dough from the sides of the bowl, which will allow you to easily tip it out onto the bench. Now grab your bench knife and pre-round your loaf into a nice tight boule. When shaping, you need to move quickly but gently. Be very careful not to deflate your dough. Your dough should proof between 2 to 4 hours. This one took 3 hours before it was ready. You want to bake this at 450 degrees Fahrenheit in a preheated cast iron Dutch oven or combo cooker. Bake it covered for the first 20 minutes, then remove the lid and bake it for another 25 to 30 minutes. That's all there is to it. Hope you found this video helpful. Until next time, cheers.